So sorry to cut myself off there and lose my continuity, but so democracy, it's a positive statement that our human nature, right? Again, this thought experiment, this idea of our primordial selves before civilization, which no one actually knows what our human nature is, right? But his theory of human nature is a positive one, that it's democratic, it's rational, it's moral, it's ethical, and it holds up as a way of maintaining our freedom. And this is an argument that goes against the traditional and at that time sort of dominant idea, which was a more negative view of human nature that you find in monotheistic texts like the Bible and in the work of Thomas Hobbes, a political philosopher that preceded Locke. It's this negative idea that we are free, but we can't manage our freedom by ourselves. Uh, we either, in our freedom, in our state of freedom, it's not perfect at all, right? It's very imperfect. In this negative view of human nature, within our freedom, we either end up becoming animals or becoming tyrants, uh, and which both require the need for a god or for a king or for some external force to regulate us. Basically, in the negative view of human nature, the traditional view of human nature, though a view of human nature that one still hears today, right? That we really can't do things by ourselves and we can't manage our freedom by ourselves. And so we need something else to do it for us, a god or a king or something external to us, not which is in us. Locke, on the other hand, says that we are born free and we can maintain our freedom and regulate our freedom, the freedom of others, by ourselves. Our rationality outweighs our animality. Our rationality is inherently moral, uh, thus creating a primordial world of what Locke calls perfect freedom, right? Which only operates or holds on for about a nanosecond. As we saw in the greatest hits riff earlier, Locke freely concedes that left unregulated, his view of perfect freedom, his view of human nature, right, will not last. And then that is why we need democratic government to regulate it. But since democracy is already in us, democratic government is thus a natural extension of ourselves. So that's a pretty clever and strategic move that he makes there.